If a to the x power equals the fourth root of a cubed, then by definition, a to the x times a to the x times a to the x times a to the x equals a cubed. By adding exponents, that would mean that a to the 4x equals a cubed. If that's the case, then 4x must equal 3, so x is 3/4. This suggests an alternative notation for radical expressions in which, for example, the fourth root of a cubed equals a to the 3/4. In general, the nth root of x equals x to the 1 over n power for any positive integer n. Like the radical form, the exponent form indicates the principal root. For example, the square root of 36 equals 36 to the 1/2 power. The cube root of 64 equals 64 to the 1/3 power, and the fourth root of 16 equals 16 to the 1/4 power. Problem 1. Simplifying expressions with rational exponents. What is the simplified form of each expression? Part A. 216 to the 1/3 power. Well, note 216 to the 1/3 power has a rational exponent 1/3, and in that case the denominator, 3, is the index as we rewrite the expression using radicals, the cube root of 216. Now simplifying, that's the cube root of 6 to the 3rd power, and that's 6. Part B. How about 7 to the 1/2 times 7 to the 1/2? Well, note 7 to the 1/2 is the square root of 7, so 7 to the 1/2 times 7 to the 1/2 becomes the square root of 7 times the square root of 7, and that's the square root of 7 times 7, which is the square root of 7 squared, also known as 7. It's worth noting you can also solve this problem by adding the exponents. As seen in a previous lesson, 7 to the 1/2 times 7 to the 1/2 equals 7 to the 1/2 plus 1/2, and that's 7 to the 1st power, or 7. Part C. 5 to the 1/4 power plus 125 to the 1/4 power. Well, converting to radical form, this becomes the fourth root of 5 times the fourth root of 125, and that's the fourth root of 5 times 125, or the fourth root of 625. Now 625 can be rewritten as 5 to the 4th power, so this is the fourth root of 5 to the 4th power, or just plain 5. Your turn, Part A. What is the simplified form of 64 to the 1/2 power? Part B. What is the simplified form of 11 to the 1/2 power times 11 to the 1/2 power? Part C. What is the simplified form of 3 to the 1/2 power times 12 to the 1/2 power?